Hey guys.
Hey.
So we are in Thailand now. We're in Koh Samui and we got here last night and we thought we'd just sit down and kind of update you on what's going on with us. And oh my gosh, it's been a rough couple of days.
Yeah, ever since I was unemployed on Thursday, it's been a crazy...
That's right. So November 30th was your last day of work.
Yeah.
Do you want to talk about that a little bit or?
Yeah, I mean, it was kind of crazy to wrap up. I mean, the previous 2 weeks prior to that was just an insane roller coaster of trying to make sure I, hand over all the projects I've been working on. Time just flew by too quickly, and the last day just came out of nowhere. And it was definitely a weird feeling, turning in all my ID cards and laptop. I mean, the laptop was the last thing I turned in the day, and I just remember thinking, like, I'm carrying this laptop down, and it's like 6 years worth of my life.
Oh, yeah.
Turned in to be obliterated. I don't get access to it.
Yeah, and then he rode home on his scooter, and like as soon as he opened the door, it's like, babe, I'm unemployed. And he just looked so different.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was the 30th, and then on December 1st, right, the day after Brandon and my actually last day of work, we moved out of the apartment. And man, we were so impressed with our moving company. The guys were so efficient, wouldn't you say, and really organized. And it was so nice. We didn't have to do very much, just kind of, supervise and make sure that certain things that weren't supposed to be packed away to be sent to Hawaii, weren't packed up by accident. So I actually taped up one area in our apartment with blue tape, and anything, within that square was stuff that we were either taking with us or sending to my parents in New York. Oh my gosh, that day was really rough for me because I was having like immense stomach cramps. And, we actually packed up our bed frame because we're shipping that to Hawaii, but we weren't taking our mattress. And so, everything was disassembled. So basically I made this like cozy little nook for myself in our closet. So I spent like good 20-30 minutes in there. I tried to take a nap, but it was a little bit crazy that day.
Yeah, for as much as you did to prepare, there was still so much to do.
So much to do. Like, I really thought I did a good job in decluttering and, just selling, donating stuff. But when all was said and done, we had a lot of stuff. So immediately after we moved out, we went to a dinner with some of our friends from church, like some of the leaders that helped lead our community group this semester. Like our leader Peter, Peter. He treated us out to dinner. It was really nice, and we ate chun, which is one of my favorite foods. And we checked into an Airbnb that night. Yeah, the following day, our pastor a few weeks ago recommended us to guest speak at this retreat. It's a cohort for Christian entrepreneurs, like
business leaders,
led by this guy who's a venture capitalist. Is that right? Okay. And we were the main guest speakers, and basically it was we did 3 modules where we kind of shared our spiritual journey, our marriage journey, and like what we plan to do in Maui. And then there was a Q&A session for each. And we were there like basically all day from like 9 to 6. And it was a really cool experience, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, really cool, for sure.
Yeah. That night, I remember when we were done and we came back, we went to eat dinner. And we had barbecued food. And I guess I was still nervous because we also had to prepare to share our testimony on Sunday at church. And I guess like I was stressed or I ate quickly or whatever. For whatever reason, like I didn't digest my food properly. And just Sunday was, oh my gosh. We went to church, we gave our testimony, and I was just sick, right? I was sick. And then on top of that, one of the couples in our family group who has an amazing house on the military base hosted this like beautiful, like lavish barbecue for us as a farewell. Farewell to us, as well as it was our last meeting, community group meeting. And the food was amazing, but unfortunately I ended up like throwing everything up on Sunday. He like threw up like 4 times. It was bad, you guys.
Yeah, I guess what was worse is, we had that farewell / last group meeting, and then we had, my family.
Right. We stayed with Brandon's parents, and yeah, we spent some time with his relatives as well. I couldn't even stay for that dinner. Like, we got to the restaurant, and then I don't know how, like maybe 20 minutes in, I was like, I gotta go. And I like ran back home because I had to, you know, vomit again. And I was just in and out of sleep all night. Oh, it was so rough. And then the next day, our friends, Sungchan and Sandra, man, we were supposed to spend a night. They live like an hour and a half outside of Seoul. And we were just gonna, by then, we sold our car. So we had to figure out like a ride to their place. But Sungchan was so nice. He drove all the way to Seoul and he picked us up and just picked up all of our luggage for us. And I just was so much love this weekend. Like mom and dad too, they really took such good care of me, like making sure that, you know, we were fed and, you know, getting me medicine. And mom has this amazing bed where it's like she has like this heated pad, and I felt like I was a little fetus, like cooking inside a womb.
So yeah, we ended up staying in Ilsan 2 nights, a night extra.
Right. Yeah.
More than we expected. And that second night was a randomly fun night. Because we were supposed to hang out with a friend near the airport.
Yeah.
But he's got a newborn, and we coordinated too late. Things were just too crazy all around, and so Sungchan and Sandra, I mean, we were lucky that they allowed us to stay another night. They helped us during the day with all the stuff we needed to do.
Like closing our bank accounts.
Well, we didn't close it, but we had to transfer our money to the U.S. accounts.
Oh, that's right.
Stop our phone services and, you know, a couple of other... It took us all day.
Going to the post office to send packages out. Yeah, it was crazy.
Oh, took you to the hospital?
Oh my gosh, yes. So eventually I had to go to the hospital. I really did not want to, but Sungchan was like, stop being stubborn, Jen. You're going to travel for a while. Just go to the hospital. So I went. I got an IV for like, what? It felt like 3 hours. I think it was. Yeah, it was. Because you guys dropped me off at 11 and I wasn't even done at 2. But the stuff that they were injecting in me through the IV was so painful. I couldn't even finish out the whole thing. They were like, you have an hour left, and I couldn't do it. So we cut that short. Sandra made me chuk and miyeokguk, which is like porridge and seaweed soup. Oh, they ordered food for us, and then her girls like gave up their bedroom for us. And yes, Sungchan just drove us around everywhere. Sandra, who used to practice acupuncture, she had all her needles and everything, so she actually did acupuncture on me, you know, because everyone basically pressured her to. What was really cool about the second night, do you want to tell about the second night, like the challenge and the use?
So Peter, who is a super fan / super friend, who should have been at our most recent YouTube gathering, but he's funny because he thought he thought it'd be weird, even though like that the gathering was for someone like Peter who totally enjoys our channel. It's funny, he messaged me the night before and he's like, hey dude, I mean, I've been beating myself over that YouTube gathering that I didn't come to, thinking that, you know, I wasn't invited. And
no, he felt weird being there because he's our friend in real life.
Yeah.
And I think he thought it was just for like, you know, my viewers that, you know, didn't get a chance to meet us.
Well, he's both, so somehow he was dismissed himself for that one, but he's like, oh man, I've been beating myself over that thing, and you know, I understand if you're busy, but you know, is there any chance we can see the Rogers one more time? You know, I have to put it out there, or something like that.
Yeah.
And you know, our plans with our friend had just fallen through, and so it's like, yeah, bro, come over.
Yeah.
And so it ended up being like this impromptu farewell part 2, where a couple more people came over.
It was like part 3. Remember the pension getaway too?
Oh, part 3.
Yeah. So it was like, it was so fun.
It was so cool.
Oh, man.
So cool. And like they all drove like an hour or more to get there and spend a few hours with us, only to go drive that, you know, make that drive back. And so that was a really awesome way to end our time in Korea.
Yeah, they sent us off so lovingly.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it was really good momentum for... Yeah, we definitely had a couple of wake-up calls along the journey here, but I'm sure we're going to share that in the next update, or...
No, I mean, we could talk about it now.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, just like leading up to it. So the hospital thing, that was a little bump in the road. And then we lost our drone that we had for like 5 minutes. We literally had it for... We have no idea where it is right now. We've been trying to like backtrack and figure out where it could be. We thought maybe we left it in the car before we sold it, but it's not there. It wasn't at the Airbnb. It's not at our parents. It's not at our friends. So we just have no idea where it is.
So stupid.
Yeah, so we actually had to buy another drone when we got to Bangkok. And you upgraded, right, to like a much fancier one?
We didn't have to, but
you felt like you had to. Let's be real. I was like, let's just do without it, right? And you're like, no, we have to buy it. So Brandon's getting it right now.
Yeah, it was a bit of a selfish thing, and it's it's definitely an upgrade, but it's the Mavic Pro. Just wanted to show it. It's stupid.
I know, I'm so happy you got
yeah,
it, love.
But hopefully I won't lose this one, and hopefully I'll have some decent footage off of it.
Yeah, we have all this time now to experiment.
Yeah, I'm hoping I'll grow into it, is what I'm saying.
Oh man, that, and then what else? I had this freaking scare because I thought I lost like 10 grand, but it wasn't lost, thank God. It is extremely strange being homeless and yeah, just living out of suitcases. I remember the other day my stomach was hurting and I was like, it's okay, I'll just go to the bathroom when I get home. And it's like, oh crap, we don't have a home.
Homeless and Unemployed. I think that's the name of our vlog.
Yeah, it should be. We'll try not to make this too long, but I guess we just wanted to let you know how things have been for us so far. We went from like extremely cold Korea weather to like hot and humid. We're just like killing mosquitoes and just it's weird like wearing shorts and a t-shirt, you know.
Man, I need a tan really badly though.
Me too.
Man, I look so pasty in that screen. It's hard looking up there.
No, it's the lighting in our room is also very yellow, so I mean, and it is getting dark because it's like 6 p.m. now. But yeah, we wanted to shoot this as soon as possible.
Let's go eat some food. I'm hungry.
Yeah, Brandon is hungry. I'm trying to take it easy right now, not to eat. Oh my gosh. Last thing. I thought I was all better yesterday. And because I was sick and I hadn't really eaten properly in like 3 days, when I thought it was all good yesterday, I just went to town. I made up for those 3 days. Like for breakfast, I had a Quizno sandwich at the airport. And then I really wanted Burger King, right? So we had Burger King in Bangkok. And then we got to our hotel, we had wine, and we ordered pizza, you know, room service. And
Well,
did I mention
like,
wine already?
Yeah, you did mention wine. I was like, hey, shouldn't you get some like rice noodles or something that seems to be
I was
easy?
so sick of rice because of the porridge, you guys. I just wanted regular food. Anyway, last night, after all that, I just wanted to sleep well, so I took a melatonin and I had some flippin' crazy dreams. Like, I kept dreaming about the clown from It, and I hadn't even watched that movie yet.
That is really weird.
And I couldn't sleep with the lights off because I felt so suffocated. And so, like, in the middle of the night, I had to turn on the light, and Brandon came to the bathroom to help me try to puke, but I couldn't do it. I'm such a mess.
I was like trying to coach her. She's just not really good at throwing up.
I'm not. He's like, stick your finger in and leave it in there. I'm like, I kept pulling it out because I don't like to throw it. Yeah, you know? And he's like, no, you got to stick it in there. Make sure it's all the way down there and just wiggle it around. And I'm like, I can't do it.
Normally she's like standing as far as she can from the toilet seat.
I
I'm
wanna
like,
be
get
close to the
closer to there.
toilet."
Get your body into a ball position so you can really use all those muscles, you know?
So one of my goals for this trip is to become less of a germaphobe. So yeah, I got real close to a public toilet. So anyway, that's where we are. It's day one of our working vacation. So yeah, hopefully we'll have some more cool things to share with you guys. Thanks for watching, and yeah, we'll talk to you guys in the comments. Bye.